Tarawih, it would just be a lecture from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when they're just listening to the reciter, or maybe that's how we should also approach for it as well. Of
Yeah.
course, not all of us here know Arabic and know the every single word, but I think one thing we honestly really I feel that it's a bit underrated in this community, or not necessarily it is not talked about as much. We need to learn Arabic, or at least like the classical Fusha. That way, we can actually understand the Quran through the meanings. Then we'll be able to interpret it, and when we're able to interpret it, we can have a much better relationship with the Quran, and it would be easy to memorize as well. One thing I've actually have been doing, and this is actually completely different. Like, I haven't. When a lot of people talk about, oh, it's Ramadan, it's the month of the Quran. Yes, it's the month of the Quran. However, here's the thing: people just take the time to read it, and it's of course it's great to read it. Actually, have been doing is actually reading tafsir, reading the tafsir of the Quran, specifically Al Maldudi. That's because that was one given to me, but I was reading Al Maldudi's tafsir, and each and every single sector that he kind of goes upon, it's so like mind opening that when you just read the tafsir, you're not only like trying to understand the Quran, you understand the bits and parts of the seerah as well, knowing why it was recited, why it was sent, what was the reason it was sent, what specifically was the wisdom behind it. So that I think maybe one thing we really should focus, especially honestly, now that we have 10 days in Ramadan, next 20 days, try to read as much tafsir as we can as possible along with the Quran.